Damian Gardner. That track record was set back in 2002, a 15.954. First car to test the track tonight, rookie driver from Norco, California, the burglar Ronnie Gardner. Gardner Motorsports owns the car, sponsored by Gardner Pipe Mechanical, DWT Wheels, MJB Plating, Doug's Auto Body, Endless Powder Coating, Pro Shocks, John Griffith Lever Racing, and WFO. We got hands up here again, boys. 18.858, 18.858, the first lap for the 21-year-old. He was 37th fast the last time we were here, 9th in his heat, 20th in the B main, and got caught up in the big one in the B main. He's also, I believe, the champion of Go-Kart World down in Carson. He beat Robert Mason. 18.093, 18.093, the second lap to Ronnie Gardner. Getting the green flag right now, car number 37. He's out of Yorba Linda, California. Matt Mitchell, J.W. Mitchell Motorsports, owns the car. It's sponsored by J.M. Manser Realtors, Sierra Water, and Two Feathers Ranch. 22 years old. 18.544, the first lap for Matt. 22 years old. Best finish this year was a 6th. That was the last time we were here. Saw an interesting photo of him on Facebook this morning.
18.402.
18.402, the second lap for Matt. 18.402. Boy, here comes another youngster. What's going on out here? This one's out of Yorba Linda, California, the middle son of Rip and Becky Williams. This is Austin Williams. Sharon Jory owns the number 2 race car, sponsored by Jack Jory Corporation, AMA Plastics, Full Throttle Lift and Equipment Rental, Ron Davis Raider, Donovan, and Shaver Specialties. 18.076, 18.076, the first lap for Austin Williams. Yeah, it's a quick time so far. His best finish in main was a 7th. He was also caught up in the big one the last time we were here in the B main and finished 19th in that race. Running for Rookie of the Year, by the way. 17.860, 17.860, the second lap for Austin. Soon to be married driver on the racetrack right now out of Santa Maria, California. It's Showtime Danny Sheridan. It's the number 18, owned by Kilo Motorsports, sponsored by Scott Sales, Pace Lighting, KC Insurance, HC Picks Racing Engines, Aero Camino Pipe Supply, Kilo Plumbing, PJ1, Pipe, Fram Auto Light, Crew Enterprise, Doug's Auto Body, Maverick Steel, Phoenix Manufacturing, and C-Wax International. 17.477, 17.477, quick time to Showtime. Danny, 34 years old, father of 1, 6th in points. Best finish this year was a 3rd. He was 4th the last time we were here at Perris Auto Speedway a month ago. 17.495, 17.495, lap number 2 to Showtime. This one, last year's co-National Rookie of the Year, elected by the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame. From Yorba Linda, this is the Cadillac Cody Williams. It's car 44, owned by Sharon Jory, sponsored by Jack Jory Corporation, AMA Plastics, Full Throttle Lift Equipment Rental, Ron Davis Raiders, Donovan, and Shaver Specialties. 18.371, 18.371, the first lap for the Cadillac. Cody was 11th in the main a month ago. That was his best finish of the year. 18.075, 18.075, lap number 2 for the Cadillac. That's 3rd quick time. All the way from Plainfield, Indiana, this is Bill Rose. David Miller owns the race cars. That's by Tom Roberts Designs, Barn Systems, SCRAFan.com, Fram Autolite, and of course the legendary Ralphie section. 17.956, 17.956, the first lap for the 44-year-old. He's only been in 1 USAC CRA race this year. That was the last time we were here at Perris Auto Speedway, and he finished 16th. He's a former All-Star Circuit of Champions Rookie of the Year. 18.117, that's an 18.117, lap number 2 for Bill Rose. 3rd quick time of the night. From Torrance, California, the next driver is Super Ricky Glunt. Gardner Motorsports owns the cars, sounds like Gardner Pipe Mechanical, Simpson Race Products, Doug's Auto Body, MJB Plating, and Endless Powder Coating. Super Ricky, 40 years old, with 1 main event win this year. 17.641, the first lap for Ricky. He's 20th in points, was 17th in the B main last time we were here. He was caught up in the big one as well. And want to send out best wishes to his dad, Rick Sr., who suffered a stroke but is making great progress at home right now. 17.664, 17.664, the second lap for Super Ricky. That's second quick for Super Ricky. From Surprise, Arizona, it's car number 42, Jeremy Sherman. Car is owned by Dwight Cheney. Says here, sponsored by Sander Engineering and Simpson Race Products. 17.974, 17.974, the first lap for Jeremy. Jeremy, 32 years old, and he's a former winner of the Western World Championships, Manzanita Speedway, Phoenix, Arizona, in the 410s and the 360s. 17.884, 17.884, the second lap for Jeremy. That's fourth quick time on the night. Here's the current point leader and the defending series champion. It's car number 50 from Temecula, California, Mike Spencer. Ron Chapin owns the car. Smells like Grub Steak Storage, Shaver Specialties, Weld Wheels, Madera Produce, Donovan, Circle C Marketing, Kading Performance, and CDS Distributing. Fast time, 17.140. The first lap for Spencer, 17.140. He was 8th the last time we were here. He has a 16-point lead coming into tonight's action. Brand new race car he's driving tonight. 17.158. He's fast, he's consistent. Fast qualifier right now is Mike Spencer. Another of the Gardner Motorsports cars takes the green flag from Norco, California. This is Smooth Tyler Brown. Jack Gardner Jr. owns the car. It's sponsored by Goodwine Glass, Gardner Pipe Mechanical, DWT Wheels, MJB Plating, Doug's Auto Body, Endless Powder Coating, Pro Shocks, John Griffin, Glover Racing, and WFO. 17.374, second fast time for Tyler Brown, 17.374. Tyler is all of 24 years old, 16th in points. Best finish this year was a 6th. When we were here a month ago, he finished 9th. 17.471, the second lap for Tyler Brown, 17.471. Getting the green flag now in the Cerna Motorsports car is Jordan Hermansader out of Long Beach. The car is number 32, owned by Race Marketing and Management, TBS Corporation, and Competition Welding. 17.300, second fast time for Herman Sader. 17.300. I've been saying that name for years. 36 years old. Best finish this year was a 9th. He was 13th 4 weeks ago. 17.532, the second lap for Jordan Hermansader, 17.532. Actually, next Friday, this guy is going to be inducted in the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame in Knoxville, Iowa. It's the famous black number 3 owned by Sharon Jory out of Yorba Linda, California. The legend himself, Rip Williams. Jack Jory Corporation, AMA Plastics, Full Throttle Lift and Equipment Rental, Ron Davis Radiators, Donovan, and Circle C Market, Shaver Specialties, the market sponsors. I'm tongue-tied tonight. Rip, 53 years old, finished 3rd last time we were here. 18.385, the first lap for the Ripper, 18.385, 17th in points. He'll miss the race next week in Tulare, California. His sons Austin and Cody will not. They will be racing in Tulare. 18.048, the second lap of the Ripper, 18.048. The beautiful black car from Gardena, California, the wild man, Rodney Argo. It's a Ford owned by his father, Don Argo, sponsored by Fontana Ford, Decor Plating, Blackman 5C, American Stainless and Fabrication, Justice Brothers, Portillas Fasteners, and SoCal Performance. Rodney Argo, a former Oval Nationals champion with 2 lifetime 410 sprint car wins. 36 years old. He's had a streak of bad luck in the main events this year. Was 23rd last time. His best finish this year has been a 22nd. 18.795, the first lap for the Wild Man, 18.795. 18.759, the second lap. For the Wildman, 18.759. That was 18 fast. That's 6 fast. Getting the green flag, the number 7 from Manhattan Beach, California, the USAC Western Midget Point leader, Garrett Hansen. M&M Motorsports owns the car. Roy Miller Freightline, Sander Engineering, and I guess the sponsors. 17.743, the first lap for Garrett. 17.743. Garrett is 24 years old. He's 9th in points in this series. Best finish this year was a 4th. He was 14th here a couple of weeks ago, or a month ago, excuse me. 17.626, the second lap for Garrett. 17.626. That's 5th quick time. Rookie driver on the racetrack right now. It is car number 62. And I have the wrong 62, so I'm going to my cheat sheet. That is out of Monrovia, California, Jerry Welton. The car is sponsored by Coach Craft Auto Body. 19.141, the first lap for Welton. 19.141. That sounds good over the PA. 18.920, 18.920, the second lap for Jerry Welton. The 2007 USAC CRA champion gets the green flag from Norco, California, the open wheel cowboy, Tony Jones. Mark Alexander owns the car, sponsored by La Via Restaurant, Ferrari Dairy, VP Fuels, SCRAFan.com, Zanzibuku Sports Lounge, Scotty Scommel Trucking, Larry Murray Comic Contract, Garnica Trucking, Race Trucking, J&D Performance. 17.511, 17.511, the first lap for Tony Jones. Also sponsored by Purdue Auto Body, Electrotech Powder Coating. Tony is 39 years old. This is his 3rd race back. He flipped last time we were here. Both main events this year he's been in. He's finished 20th. 17.315, lap number 2 for the open wheel cowboy. That's 3rd quick time on the night. Here comes another fast driver, the number 93 from Yorba Linda, California, the Bullet, Blake Miller. Gardner Motorsports owns the car, sponsored by Miller Freight Lines, Gardner Pipe Mechanical, DWT Wheels, MJB Plating, Doug's Auto Body, Endless Powder Coating, Pro Shocks, John Griffin Glover Racing, and WFO. 17.602, 17.602, the first lap for the 22-year-old who is 3rd in points. His best finish this year was a 2nd, and that was the last time we were here when he finished 2nd to David Carty. I think he won a main at Ventura, VRA main, a couple weeks ago, right, Robert Mason? Yes, he did. 17.653, that's 17.653, the second lap for the Bullet Blake Miller. That's 6th quick time on the night. Getting the green flag, the number 84 car from Upland, California, Ludwig Solberg IV. This car is owned by Bill Pearsall, sponsored by Pearsall Masonry, Lee's Auto Body, and SoCal West Electric. This guy's come a long way the last couple of years, looking pretty good now. 17.700, Ludwig's first lap. Best finish this year was a 10th. He was 18th in the A main a month ago after getting hit by another car late in the race. 17.839, the second lap for Ludwig, 17.839. 9th fast time, good job. 16-year-old driver on the racetrack right now from Mission Viejo, California, in car number 8Z, Matthew Shadorowicz. Sponsored by Psychographics and Lakeside Auto Body and Paint. 19.342, the first lap for Matthew, 19.342. Last time we were here, Matthew was 22nd fast, 6th in his heat, and 12th in the B main. $19.262 on his second lap, $19.262. That's 19th quick time. Here's the current point leader. It's car number 38 out of Riverside, California, Dynamite David Carty. Empire Plumbing, Powell Pipe and Supply, ITI Motorsports, Racers Pub, iBox Springs, Hoosier Tires, and Scott Delosio Sports, the sponsors on the 38 car.
What is it, 927?
17.927, the first lap for David Carty, 17.927. Last 3 outings here at Perris Auto Speedway, 410 sprint cars. He has a win and a second place. He won the Lightning sprint car main event here 3 weeks ago as well. 17.271, lap number 2 for Carty, 17.271. Second quick time on the night behind the point leader, Mike Spencer. The 11 car gets the green flag now. Out of Ventura, California, former VRA Sprint Car champion Jimmy Crawford. Twister X chassis along with Steve Gresham Racing is the sponsors on this car. 17.619, the first lap for Crawford, 17.619. And speaking of Steve Gresham, the old Speedway motorcycle racer, new daddy. 17.662, the second lap for Jimmy Crawford. That's 10th quick. Here's a guy who's been hot. He's finished 5th in the last 2 main events here at Perris Auto Speedway. Car number 92 from Visalia, California, the Walnut Farmer, Greg Bragg. Tom and Lori Surdich own the car, sponsored by Huntington Beach Glass and Mirror, Phil and Eileen King, Pacific Business Machine, Royal Purple Oil, Rod End Supply, and RC Performance. 17.765, the first lap for Bragg, 17.765. Bragg is a former California Lightning Sprint Car champion. He is currently 8th in the Lucas Oil USAC CRA point standings. 17.453, the second lap for Greg Bragg, 17.453. That's 6th quick time on the night. We'll run down the fast qualifiers, your top 10. First time fast qualifier this year, last year's series champion, the current point leader, Mike Spencer, in a brand new race car with a 17.140. Second quick, 17.271, the guy who's second in points, Dynamite David Carty. Third quick qualifier with a 17.300, Jordan Hermansader. In the fourth spot, the open wheel cowboy, the 2007 USAC CRA champion, Tony Jones, 17.315. In the fifth spot, Smooth Tyler Brown, the 17.374. Sixth fast qualifier was Greg Bragg, 17.463. In the seventh spot, Showtime Danny Sheridan, 17.477. Your eighth fast qualifier was the Bullet Blake Miller, 17.602. Ninth quick, Jimmy Crawford, 17.619. And 10th fast qualifier, the current USAC Western midget point leader with a 17.626. That's Garrett Handsome, and all the ladies say he's handsome.
Well, they decided it's time to get married. And actually, when you get married, you have to have a best man. That would be me, Ricky. And then you need a maid of honor. And Nellie, you know, she's not quite sure who would be the best maid of honor. So apparently she's asked David, Tony, and Ricky to be the maid of honor. It's the only thing I can figure, right? Why else would they be up here? So we are actually going to have a wedding. Sean Mann's going to get married to, naturally, my girlfriend, Nellie. This has to be a special day for you, and something you've obviously looked forward to for a long time.
Yes.
And what do you think of Sean Mann here? Pretty courageous dude, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously. Now, where's your wedding dress, just by the way?
Here.
Here.
Ricky gun shirt.
A Ricky Gaunt shirt. Now, you know, they've been called many things, but never a wedding dress before. So, Ricky, this is a pretty proud moment for you.
Nellie's really nervous. All you have to do is picture all those people up there naked, and it'll work out just fine. You won't even be embarrassed down here.
All right. Now, no organ music?
No.
No? Okay. Well, now, you have your pick, okay, of maid of honor. We have Ricky, Danny, Tony, and David. Have you decided who you'd like to be the maid of honor?
No.
No. Okay. But me being the best man is your pick?
Yes.
Okay. Now, how are we going to start this wedding? Is the Reverend here, Scott Cameron, the chaplain, are you going to do the honors? All righty. Well, you want me to hold the microphone for you? Okay. Go ahead.
This is reaffirming marriage vows for Sean and Nellie. They were married yesterday, but they wanted to do it in front of everybody and all the fans, so we're here to do that today. Corinthians 13, love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It is not rude, it is not self-seeking. It is not easy. Angered, it does not keep records of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoice in the truth. It always protects, it always trusts, always hopes, always preserves. Love never fails. And now these three remaining: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. Dear friends and family, we are gathered here in the presence of God to reaffirm the vows of marriage between Sean and Nellie. Marriage is an exciting experience and is currently ordained by God. Our Lord honored, sanctioned a wedding in Canaan with His presence, bringing cheer and hope and honest to the guests. Sean and Nellie, as you look at each other since yesterday, since you were married, reflect on these thoughts. Love is not only what you are, but what you want. I am when I am with you. I love you, not only for what you made of yourself, but what you made me. I love you for all parts of me that bring you out. I love you for passing over the weak things in my life. I love you for drawing out into the light all the beautiful longing that I have for you. You have done it by your love and by yourself. Paul the Apostle said, marriage, relationship, husband, go all out in love for your wives, as Christ would. Sean and Nellie, if the two of you will live by the principles of marriage as ordained, you will experience temptation's happiness. There is no closer relationship on earth between two people than marriage. And as you make God the head of your home, your lives will be strengthened for the joy filled together. Sean, do you now renew your desire to take Nellie as your wife, lifetime partner, loving her, comforting her, honoring her, protecting her, providing her with the desires of love? No.
He said yes.
I do, he says. Nellie, do you now renew your desire to take Sean as your lifetime partner, still loving him, comforting him, honoring him, always being and trusting him in all phases of your life together, as you both shall live?
Yes.
She said yes.
The significance of a wedding ring. Wedding rings are like an outward and visible sign of an inward spiritual bond. Which unity is man and woman in the endless love, made in the precious gold and ties together. Sean, do you take Nellie's hand? Sean, take Nellie's hand and repeat, I will speak for you, Sean. You can answer at the end. I, Sean, choose the strength of my commitment to you, Nellie, based on a promise for your wedding ring. I confess in the presence of these witnesses and before God that I affirm you as my wife, to continue loving you and being faithful to you in the name of the Lord.
He said yes.
He said yes.
Awesome. He says yes. He said yes again. He's really happy. Nellie. He hasn't changed his mind yet. Nellie, I'll speak and you can answer at the end. Nellie, my unbroken devotion, I have given you, Sean, in a token of pledge of our consistent faithfulness and a binding love for each other. I join you in this promise. I confess in the presence of all these witnesses and before God that I affirm you as my husband and continue loving you as always, faithful to you in the name of the Lord?
Yes.
She said yes. We're waiting for the part where we can all kiss the bride.
That's coming. By power vested in me of the Church of Jesus Christ, I now pronounce you man and wife.
Good deal. John gets a kiss. All righty, now Sean, this means no more drinking, crouching around, carrying on with Ricky Gaunt and Nellie. This means we can all kiss the bride now. Congratulations and many, many happy years. And I'm so proud to be part of this and glad that you folks picked right here front straightaway for your wedding in front of all these nice friends and fans.
Thank you.
All righty. I think that's about wrapped it up. And thank you to Chaplain Scott. Good deal. Ricky, did you want to kiss the bride? No?
Wait a minute. Pitcher!
Ricky, did you want to kiss the bride of honor? Back up to Scotty.
Here we go. Deep race number 1. 10 lengths.
Into the draw. Rip Williams likes the start. Nobody else does, including the officials, so we're going to do it all over again. Tony Jones sideways on the back straightaway. Oh, Shadarwitz drives it.
Right now, those guys came off the number. Let's try it again. Yarbo Linda. 3 Yarbo Linda.
Well, tell you what. And they're going to let it stick. I believe they're saying the 37 car just did not go. So we get 1 lapse in the book. Your leader is Rip Williams. Running in second, it's Matt Mitchell. And we go yellow. And there's debris on the back straightaway. We're off to a flying start here tonight, baby. This show's running off the start like a Tijuana Rolex.
You're
Debris
kidding.
is a wheel cover, and it's off the 18 Showtime Sheridan car, as you can see right there. Right rear wheel has a cover on it. Keeps the mud out of that wheel. If the mud gets inside the wheel and packs that wheel, it will make it run unbalanced, and it'll shake the you-know-what out of the drive. You just got here.
One lap. It wasn't very exciting anyway. It's going to be better from here on.
Williams out front, Mitchell in second, Hansen in third, Jones in fourth. The 50 car, Spencer. Trying to take fifth away from Showtime Sheridan. And he does. Boy, Spencer on a mission, new paint job flying. He gets by Jones, now he's gonna pass Mitchell going down the back straightaway. And the Grub Stake storage car is up to third. Still out front, the soon-to-be Hall of Famer. Now Danny Sheridan takes the all-important fifth-place spot away from Matt Mitchell. Yeah, Sheridan qualified seventh, so if all these top guys got through, Sheridan would start outside row number 1. That was an important pass. But it could change depending on who transfers out of the other heat races. halfway. 5 down, 5 to go. Heat race number 1. Time for the mid-race quiz. Can you tell me which driver in this race was in Facebook in a picture wearing pink pajamas? I'm not going to say, but I saw it. 6 down. Rip Williams still out front. The point leader, Spencer, trying to go into second. About time I'm saying that, Mitchell and Austin Williams get together in turn number 2. We stay green. Shadarowitz goes off-road racing a week early. Boy, Spencer all over Hansen trying to take second away. And the 2-car, Austin Williams, smoking. It didn't pay to be a teenager in this one. Checkered flag coming down. First heat race win of the year. The legend himself, Rip Williams. Second to Hansen. Third goes to Spencer. Fourth to Jones. Fifth goes to Showtime, Danny Sheridan. No time on that heat race due to the yellow flag. "31 years ago, this guy was co-CRA Rookie of the Year. He's 53 years old. He's going in the Hall of Fame. Make some noise for Rip Williams as he goes back to the pit area, please." Finishing order by the numbers: 3, 7, 50, 4, 18, 37, 2, and 8Z.
Ready to David Cardinal on this race at Racers Club in Riverside. Ready to buy a round for everybody. 4 o'clock tomorrow morning, be there. Probably a BYOB though. Ready goes back to Davis Street for about a spare minute. Here we go.
5. And trying to do it as Daddy did, the 19-year-old, the Cadillac Cody Williams leads Rodney Argo off turn number 2. Sherman in third, Gone in fourth. Miller and Brown battling for the 5th place spot. 3 Gardner Motorsports cars in this heat race. Oh, Sherman almost around, saves it. Good job. It's another stacked heat race. Here comes Carty around the outside. That's the red 38 ITI performance car. He's running 6th. Tyler Brown trying to check the inside of his teammate Super Ricky Gaunt. Meanwhile, out front, Rip's oldest. Argo in second, Gaunt in third. Brown and Miller running 4th and 5th. They'll be halfway this time by. 5 down, 5 to go. Them boys in them blue cars, they were once Speedway motorcycle racing from England. Carty would be getting through. They team race. Here goes Carty, the top of the racetrack. And move the ITI Racing number 38 car to 5th. Your leader, nearly a half straightaway, the 19-year-old Cody Williams. Carty changes lines, looks at the inside of Tyler Brown, going into turn number 1 from the back up to 4th now for David Carty. Brown tries to get a run back on him on the inside, not going to happen. Now he sets up the other Gardner Motorsports car. He passes all 3 of them in 1 lap. Move David Carty up to 3rd. To the top of the racetrack, Super Ricky Gaunt gets past. Now Gaunt is running in the 5th place spot. Last lap flag, 1 to go for the Cadillac, Cody Williams. Here comes Blake Miller. Miller passes Gaunt, now he's trying to pass Carty. Remember, they duked it out the last couple laps of main event here a month ago. Down the back straightaway, Carty takes a spot, but out front by a long way is Daddy won Heat 1. He wins Heat 2, Cadillac, Cody Williams. Second is Argo, 3rd is Carty, 4th the Bullet Blake Miller. The 5th place spot goes to the veteran Super Ricky Gaunt. 2:56.45 the time on heat race number 2. Make some noise for Cody Williams. Finishing order by the numbers 44, 19, 38, 93, 16, 96, and 42.
If you got here late tonight, you missed the wedding. Congratulations to Mr. Sean McDonald and his bride Kelly. Got married yesterday and redid their vows today. They're at Perris Speedway on the front straightaway because they wanted to do it at the racetrack. Hope she's a Dodger fan.
I'll take him. No road.
Standing by for green flag. Heat race number 3. Lucas Oil USAC CRA.
And it's Solberg going to lead him off turn number 2. He bobbles, saves it. The veteran Billy Rose running in 2nd. Jimmy Crawford in 3rd. Greg Bragg 4th. In the important 5th place spot, it's Jordan Hermansater, the number 32 car. Way too many white cars in this heat race. And one around. That's Welton, the rookie driver. Stops in front of the blank sign, the open sign in turn number 1, 2. In between Desert City's Pipe and Supply and the Speedway Fire and Rescue. Another time.
1 lap in the books, 9 to go. Heat race number 3.
Solberg out front. Rose in 2nd. Bragg past, I think, a 3-time Lightning Sprint Car champion running in 3rd. Down, 7 to go. Solberg advancing his lead. Oh, going up in smoke. That's the guy, if he finishes in the top 5, would start on the pole of the main event, Jimmy Crawford. Halfway, 5 down, 5 to go. Solberg been out front all the way. Car slowing on the back straightaway. That's the rookie Welton. And we go yellow. Not a safe spot to be on the racetrack. And yeah, point out that's 2 stops on him, by the way. There's a 2-stop rule. You stop twice, you are done. Once again, you're a basketball fan. We're not going to tell you the score, but the game is on. The Laker game on the big screen in the sports bar. We're ready to go back to racing. 3 laps left. Heat race number 3. Solberg out front. Rose in second. Bragg in third. Crawford in fourth. Not smoking anymore. Herman Sater in fifth. The burglar, Ronnie Gardner, running in sixth. And Solberg once again moving away. Crawford gives away the pole with that bobble. He gives away the pole unless he can catch Ronnie Gardner. That would put Garrett Hansen on the pole for the main event. Last lap flag, 1 to go. Let's see if Crawford can catch the rookie to get the pole back. He closes in on him. And he bobbles again. Oh, he's kicking him. Oh, we need a microphone in that car right now. Win goes to Solberg. Second will be Rose. Third spot goes to Herman Sater. Third goes to Bragg. Fourth to Herman Sater. Fifth goes to Ronnie Gardner. No time on that one due to the yellow flags. Make some noise for Solberg as he goes back to pit area. First heat race of the win, second ever USAC CRA heat race win for him. Finishing order by the numbers, 84, 66, 92, 32, 39, 11, and 62X. And the 4, Bobby Bender leads Hilberg into turn number 1. Hilser Sr. He's the guy who won last Saturday night, Chris Kern Santa Maria Speedway in the 5 car. He takes second. Hilberg in third. 4th spot is the 61 car. That's Bennett. 5th spot is Marsh. Hey, James Drake Carty is here. It's about time, kid. You're late. 2 down, 4 to go. Marsh trying to drive around the outside of Hilberg going into turn number 3. That's Marsh in the 50 car. And Hilberg slowing and headed back to the pit area. And car tips over in turn number 1. That's Donna Kotlinski. She just did a slow spin and the car just barely tipped over.
We'll teach you the tricks of the trade in a course that will meet your specific needs. Corey offers 4 different packages covering anything and everything you will want to know about driving a real sprint car. Prices start at just $400. For more information, visit the 2006 USAC CRA Champions website.
We're green. 3 down, 3 to go. Heat race number 1, California Lightning Sprint Cars. Your leader is Bobby Bender. Second is Hilser Sr. Third is Bennett. Fourth is Marish. Fifth is Gamer.
Friday I probably won't be able to make it.
Never been here before. I should have told you this earlier. Watch the starter. White flag tells the drivers there's 1 lap to go. Checkered flag comes down. The win will go to Bender. Second spot, Hilser Sr. Third spot, Jason Bennett. Fourth will go to Guy Marish. And fifth, the Dale Gamer. No time on heat race number 1 due to the yellow flag. Kind applause for Bobby Bender, please, as he goes back to the pit area. It's a guy you may see out here in a couple of years, few years, running USAC CRA cars. Green flag. And it's the 22 car. That's Tim Brown going to lead him into turn number 3. Crash Dickey running in second. Third spot, it is Kramer. Fourth, it is Bluntack. And Joel Williams, that car just did not get off the line. He coasts back the pit area. He's out of this one. Kramer, the 14 Calgar car, trying to drive around the outside of Crash Dickey. Dickey holds him off going into turn number 3. Out of turn number 4, nice sweeping move by Kramer. Dickey holding tough, but Kramer going to pass him coming off turn number 2 on lap number 4, but he's a long way behind the leader, Brown. Last lap flag, 1 to go. Checkered laundry comes down. The win will go to Brown. Second spot is Kramer. Third spot, Crash Dickey. Fourth is Bluntack. And fifth, the Smokin' Okie, Toby Sampson. 1:49.28, the time on heat race number 2. And put your hands together for Tim Brown as he goes back to pit area after winning heat race number 2.
Hopefully he'll be back for the main event next week. Exciting.
Green flag. When the 00 car does not get a good start. Squire Kramer, look at the point leader on the outside. AJ Bender drives around the top, takes the lead away. Kramer in second, Squire in third. Ballard, the rookie driver, running in third now. I think this kid is like 16 years old or 15 out front. I can't remember which one is which. There's 2 Benders. One's a father or an older brother. Hopefully the scores will hear that and come and tell me what's right or what's wrong. But he is the point leader either way. That's out front, AJ Bender. Kramer second, Ballard in third. Von Yokes and Squire, the front row cars rounding out the field. Last lap flag, 1 to go. Checkered laundry coming down. The win will go to A.J. Bender. Second spot is Kramer. Third is Ballard. Fourth spot will be Von Yokes. And fifth will go to the 54 of Squire. 1:49.95 the time on heat race number 3, the California Lightning Sprint Cars. And as A.J. Bender comes by, you put your hands together, make some noise for him. He is the point leader. Right now, it is intermission time here at Perris Auto Speedway. Next time by, we need everybody in this grandstand from turn number 4 all the way down to turn number 1. Get on your feet. Put your hands together, wave your hands, wave your hats, wave your programs. Holler at them. Let them know you love the Lucas Oil USAC CRA Sprint Cars in the annual Salute to Indy at Perris Auto Speedway. Sprint Cars, green flag. Garrett Hansen slides up in turn number 1, takes the lead from the Bullet Blake Miller. Showtime Sheridan running in third, Greg Bragg running in fourth. Sheridan to the inside of Miller in turn number 4 as we complete lap number 1. Herman Sater running in fifth, Spencer and Jones battling for sixth side by side in the silver number 4 car and the red number 50.
Yellow turn 1.
And we have a yellow in turn number 1. Rodney Arco, I'm told, got up into the wall. So Rodney Argo comes to a stop in turn number 1. Yellow flag comes out. Give you the report on what happened with the Argo car when we get a chance. Your leader is Hansen. Blake Miller running in second. Thurl Miller bobbles on the cushion. Greg Bragg goes from fourth to second down the back straightaway. And then Huntington beats Glass and Mirror number 92 car. Tony Jones. The La Via restaurant number 4, working the inside of Showtime Sheridan, the number 18 car. Sheridan beats him back to turn number 3. Garrett Hansen nearly a half straightaway lead. Car spins in turn number 4. That's the Cadillac Cody Williams, and we go yellow. So second yellow in this main event. Ronnie Everhart was telling me as we went back to green, Rod Yargo got to the work area. The blown tire is wrapped around the rim so tightly that they can't get to the nut to get the wheel off the car to change the tire. That's why Argo just went to the work area. They did not get the car back on the racetrack. Not sure if they're still efforting to do that right now or not.
Here we go, getting ready for the green flag. 3 laps down.
Green flag. Bragg in second, Miller in third, Jones in fourth, Showtime Sheridan running in the 5th place spot. To the inside, the Huntington Beach Glassier number 92. Greg Bragg takes the lead, but he bobbles. Hansen gets a run on the outside, going back into turn number 1. Bragg slides up the racetrack. Hansen cuts low and takes the lead back. But Bragg to the inside once again, going into turn number 3. How do you like this main event? Bragg takes the lead back as we complete lap number 5. The Bullet Blake Miller, the Gardner Pipe mechanical car goes to the outside. Here comes Jones on the low line. Blake Miller moves up to second, the Gardner Pipe and Mechanical number 93 car. Tony Jones to the inside of Garrett Hansen. Move the silver number 4 car to third. Now Blake Miller trying to get a run on Bragg going into turn number 3. The guys battling for the point lead, the 50 car Spencer, the 38 of Carty running in 6th and 7th. Sheridan jumps the cushion in 4. He gets passed by both Carty and Spencer. To the outside, Blake Miller coming off turn number 2. New leader down the back straightaway, the Bullet, Blake Miller. They'll be 10 down the next time by. Boy, once out front, Miller pulling away. David Carty up to work on Tony Jones for 4th now. Problem on turn number 4. Carty got together with Sheridan. The Scott Sales pace sliding number 18 slides to a stop on the inside K-rail. We go yellow. Robert Mason points out your current leader, Blake Miller, won this race 2 years ago here at Perris Auto Speedway.
Nine laps down, 21 to go. Get ready for the green flag.
Hansen, 4th is Jones. Carty rounds out your top 5. Hansen tried to take a shot at Bragg. Carty tried to take one at Jones. Neither one of them worked. 10 down, 20 to go.
Williams up to 7th.
Rip Williams from 16th up to 7th. Rip Williams from 16th up to 7th. Out front, Blake Miller, another Yorba Linda driver, nearly a half straightaway lead once again. Carty has taken the 4th spot away from Jones. Sets his sights on 3rd place, Hansen. Hansen trying to go down the inside of Bragg, down the back straightaway. Bragg keeps him back. They'll be halfway this time by. 15 down, 15 to go. Salute to Indy. Your leader at the halfway point, the Bullet, Blake Miller. Greg Bragg running in 2nd. Hansen in 3rd. Carty is 4th. Jones is 5th. Spencer is 6th. Williams 7th. 8th spot, it's Herman Sater. 9th, Super Ricky Gaunt. 10th, it's Tyler Brown. Challenge for 3rd now. Carty trying to get a run on the inside of Hansen. Blake Miller not far away from lap cars. Car slowing and headed back to pit area on the back straightaway, or the work area at least. That's Argo. His bad luck in main events continues on. Another car slowing, coming off turn number 4. That's the 16 Super Ricky Gunn. And Gunn. The 19 Argo is done. The 16 Gaunt is done.
Driving time Mike Spencer and Ricky racing against Mike's gap about 30 years ago. Getting ready for the restart.
David Carty the inside of Hansen. And Hansen takes the 3rd spot right back. Rip Williams from 16th up to 6th. Rip Williams trying to take 5th away from Tony Jones. Meanwhile, out front, Miller pulling away once again. And the Ripper does go to 5th. Miller nearly a half straightaway lead. We're going to complete lap number 21. There'll be 9 to go this time by. Danny Sheridan has worked his way back to 10th spot. Now Rip Williams taking a look at the inside of Dynamite David Carty. Mike Spencer has also got past Tony Jones. The Grub Stake Storage number 50 car is now running in 6th. Tony Jones jumped the cushion off turn number 2. Carty taking a shot at the inside of Hansen going into turn number 1.
What? Coming down? 24 right here.
There'll be 5 laps left this time by. The Bullet Blake Miller over a half straightaway lead. Remember, he was 2nd the last time we were here. Mike Spencer has taken 5th back from Rip Williams. The 37 car, Matt Mitchell, around in front of the K&N filter sign in turn number 2. We go yellow once again.
Spencer 5th, Williams 6th, Jones 7th, Rose 8th. Sheridan back up to 9th. Herman Sater rounds out your top 10. Getting ready for the restart.
Hansen trying to push his way to the inside of Bragg in turn number 2. Bragg holds him off.
We've done it before.
This time Miller not pulling away yet. Spencer almost had a run on the outside of Carty. Now Rip Williams to the inside of Spencer. Throws a slide around and move the Ripper back up to 5th. Here comes Showtime Sheridan. Sheridan from the back up to 7th. There'll be 2 laps to go this time by. Last lap flag the next time by. Danny Sheridan from the back all the way up to 6th. Mike Spencer dropping back into the field. Maybe something wrong with the number 50 race car. Last lap flag, 1 to go.
Spencer loaded up the right front.
Spencer is loaded up the right front wheel on the car. Checkered flag going to come down this time by. First win of the year for the number 93 car, the Bullet, Blake Miller. Second spot, Bragg. Third spot with the Wheelie Hansen. 4th, Carty. 5th, Williams. 6th, Showtime. 7th, Spencer. 8th, Jones. 9th, Rose. 10th, Herman Sater. 11th, Schulberg. 12th will be Brown. 13th will go to Crawford, I do believe. 14th, Sherman. 15th, Mitchell. No time on that one due to the yellow flags. How did you guys like that main event? We're going to talk to our top 3. Still 1 race to go tonight, the California Lightning Sprint Car main event. Remember, next Friday and Saturday, spectator gates open at 3 p.m. The heavy hitters. Off-road racing. The Tracks. Torque. Off-road championship presented by AMSOIL. Lucas Oil USAC CRA Sprint Cars return to Perris Auto Speedway on July 4th. Be here for that one. Spectator gates will open at 3 p.m. that show. And don't forget, motorcycles return to Perris Auto Speedway. I believe that date, June 13th, Gene Romero's West Coast Flat Track Series. We're going to talk to our top 3 in just a couple seconds. Here comes Bullet, the wrong way on the racetrack. He can hear you now. Make some noise for the Bullet, Blake Miller. First win of 2009.
We're down here on the front straightaway with a real happy Blake Miller getting a hug from old Dad here. And Blake, we talked earlier. You had a pretty positive attitude.
Yeah, you know, wow, it's been a while since we actually qualified 8th here, so I figured something was wrong, but it was pretty damn nice starting on the front row. And, you know, Bragg did a hell of a job, and, you know, getting up there to race with him and Garrett. And once they kind of got in front, I found what I need to do, and it was enough to get the job done.
Well, we had some yellows, and they had a shot at you. They had a couple chances, but this car was a rocket.
You know, it was really good. There was a couple things I had to do, make sure I didn't make a mistake, but damn, she was good. And once I kind of figured that out, it seemed like I could just do no wrong and just tried to hold on.
All right, it held it on. Now, we got this whole Gardner team, and they're all over the racetrack. They're probably all jumping up and down, and you might be looking at them for signals, or yes or no?
Oh, yeah, I got signals from about 12 different people there. Ronnie G usually always gives me signals. He was in the race, but then he dropped out, so you know the good signals were coming. Ricky was out there, my dad, Jim, Jeff, everyone just throwing good signs, and a look over the shoulder here and there helps too.
Okay, now we talked earlier about you being comfortable with the race car. You know nothing's going to go wrong because they tighten every nut and bolt on this thing. So you're in the race. You're not worried about the race car. What are you thinking?
I wasn't worried about the car. The thing that kind of freaked me out was the engine temp was pretty damn high, but you know, you're in the front, you got to keep going. We got the job done tonight, so thanks to the whole Gardner gang, Gardner Pipe Mechanical, Run Miller Freight Lines, Fram Auto Light, and Brad Downing. They make this all possible. Oh, and DWT Wheels, because they give us all that stuff so we can run and have a good time.
Okay, now AMA Plastics, you know, Mark Geicher said he's throwing in another $500. That doesn't hurt nothing.
You know what, I heard that, but I didn't want to get my hopes up with the kind of luck that I've had. But, you know, the salute to Indy seems to be my race. I wish we could have one every weekend.
All right, well, Grandpa's up there, real proud dad over here. You got some happy people.
Yeah, just, you know, thanks to everyone that makes this all possible, because we have a good time. And, you know, I was wondering if I was going to get fired after I fell back starting on the front row, but we were able to go back through and just hold on and drive away.
All right, well, congratulations, Blake Miller, winner of tonight's Salute to Indy, and now Ronnie with, I believe, Greg Bragg.
I do have Greg Bragg over here, and you know, if I can get him to turn around so that he can look at his fans up here. And you know what, Greg, what an honor it is for me to be standing here interviewing you with your podium finish. You've had 2 straight fifth place finishes. Now you got your second. You look great out there. You had a couple of yellows, thinking maybe you can catch them. Look good. Car's great. Car owners are happy. How do you feel?
Oh, I feel good. You know, I mean, we led it there for just a few laps, and Blake got by me, and he was so much faster than I was. I was trying to work. Once he passed me, I moved up to the cushion, and I was fighting it coming off of 4 real hard, and it was throwing me all over. But I tell you what, we had a good run. I want to thank everybody, Tom and Lori, and Chad and Hal and Steve, everybody that helps out with this car. I mean, we started driving this thing last July, and we've had nothing but fun. And you know, we're slowly getting there, and hopefully we can come visit this place a few more times.
Well, you know what? It definitely looks like you're getting there. You're getting better and better. Like I said, you're just kind of rising to the top there. A lot of happy people here. You look great out there. I know there was a lot of people right on your tail, especially with the yellows. Did that have you a little bit worried?
Oh, well, yeah, of course. When I saw Hansen here, I knew he was faster than I was down on the bottom, and I couldn't run the bottom every time, and I tried to run it just for a lap and then get back up on the top, and man, I don't know. I couldn't. My helmet was fogging up the last 4 laps. I couldn't see nothing. But anyway, I want to thank everybody that helps out. Jim Neville and his kids come out and support me, and Mike Barnett. And there's Evelyn over there. I used to drive for Evelyn. She's the one that got me over here. If it wasn't for her, I would never even been in the sprint cars. So she gave me my first ride, and I just want to thank everybody.
All right, very happy driver tonight. Greg Bragg in the 92 Moose Mobile with his second place finish. Now we're going to go to Chris.
We're down here with Garrett Hansen, and we talked earlier, Ron talked earlier, we talked about they're going pretty well, and lo and behold, here you are on the podium. Now, tonight, this was, you know, sometimes they skate into victory circles. This was a hard-fought third-place finish.
You know, it was a real good run for us, considering our sprint car runs this year. This is a heck of an improvement. The car was real good all night. These guys did a heck of a job. I got to thank my crew, you know, Mark, Terry, Randy, Jason, Don, my dad, and you know, this thing runs real good. This motor is from Kistler. We just got it back, and it really runs strong. You know, it's funny. Right before the race, Mark Priestley told me we need to repeat the finish of last week. Well, he meant I need to win the race, but his car last week in the mid-race finished 3rd. So here you go.
All right. Well, now, you know, when the other guys are in front of you, you kind of have a little bit of a choice sometimes to go high or low. So your hands were full.
Yeah, we were, you know, Greg was kind of running the middle and Blake was running the top, and there wasn't much of a bottom, so I had to kind of just skate underneath Greg, and I just couldn't do it. You know, he threw some pretty unforgivable slide jobs in the beginning of the race. I had nothing to do, nothing I could do about it. So you know, he got the line and he did a good job. And my hats off to Blake Miller. I'm really glad he won the race. That was a real good job.
Garrett, I'm looking at a gold car with you know, last week a white one, last race a white one. We've got a whole stable of number 7s.
Yeah, we got a few different cars. This is the one we started out doing well with last year, and we just had to get back to our square one, our baseline, and it feels real good.
All right. Well, going to ask you to get over there on the podium there and have your picture taken with first and second place, and congratulations. Be back out soon?
Yep, yeah, we'll be here at the next race.
All righty, Garrett Hansen, third place.
Thank you, Chris Holt, Ronnie Everhart. Congratulations to our top 3 drivers. And in just a couple seconds, I'll try to give you the rundown by the numbers on that main event. And we can do that right now before we go to lineup for the Lightning Sprint Car main. And it went like this: 93, 92, 7, 38, 3, 18, 50, 4, 66, 32, 96, 84, 11, 42, 37, 8Z, 16, 19, 44, 39, 2, and 62. Last race of the night, 20-lap main event for the Wing California Lightning Sprint Cars. They're staged on the back straightaway. As we finish taking the pictures, I'll go to lineup right now.
There we go.
20-lap California Lightning Sprint Car A main event. Boy, it could have been trouble on the start. Von Yokes, the 00 pole sitter car, did not take off right away. Good job by everybody behind him to miss him. Out front, that's a number 4, Bobby Bender. Seth Kramer running second, Brown in third, Marish in fourth, Bennett running in fifth. Then 9 car, Stuart Hilscher Jr. on the first lap passed about 8 cars. Keep an eye on the 9. Stuart Hilscher Jr. to the top of the racetrack going into turn number 1. Is going to pass his daddy. Maybe he is, maybe he's not. Senior holds him off. There's your leader, Bender, completing lap number 3. The leader, Bender, already almost up to lap traffic. And that is Shane Rawson, according to my card, slowing on the back straightaway. And Hilscher Jr. and Kramer both pass Bennett. Car jumps the cushion in turn 4. That was Crash Dickey, who was running in fourth. The leader, Bender, puts a lap on Kotlinski on lap number 8. Car going up in smoke. That's Jarrett Kramer. He was running 7th. He's still running 7th. More lap traffic coming up for the leader. We'll be halfway the next time by. Corey Ballard, the 20 car, is now up to 3rd. At the halfway point, your leader is Bender. He's been out front all the way. Second spot is Seth Kramer. Running in 3rd, it's Brown. 4th, Hilscher Sr. 5th, Hilscher Jr. 6th, Ballard. 7th, Seth Kramer. 8th, Bennett. 9th, A.J. Bender. 10th is Crash Dickey. Bluntack 11th. Von Yokes 12th. Maris 13th. The Smokin' Okie running 14th. '72, Smokin' Okie coming back on the racetrack. Actually, Dan Hilberg was the 82 running 14th. Toby Sampson, the 72, back on the track, but he is multiple laps down. Hilser Jr. started near the back, running in the 5th place spot. His father running just in front of him in 4th. Five laps to go next time by. Your leader, Bender, coming off turn number 4 right now with 3 laps to go. Toby Sampson slowing and headed back to work area again. Car around in turn 4 gets clocked by Hilser Jr. We're going to go yellow. I believe that is the 22 of Brown who is running in the top 5. Not sure. Let me check that. That may have been a lie. No, it wasn't a lie. That is Brown. Been up front all the way, the lap car. It's a lap car, the number 82. 17 cars, also a lap down. Hilser Sr. trying to drive around the outside of Seth Kramer. Hilser Sr. in the 5 car. That's the battle for second. Bender checking out once again. And Hilser Sr. does take second. Corey Ballard, he's back up to 4th in the 20 car. He was up battling for 3rd, dropped back to about 7th. Now he's back to 4th. Two cars coming together. The point leader, Bender, on the back straightaway. Kramer going up in smoke. Jarrett Kramer. Flame coming out of the car as well on the back straightaway. Checkered flag going to come down this time by the win. He's led it from green to checker. Goes to Bobby Bender. 2nd spot, Hilser Sr. 3rd spot, Seth Kramer. 4th, Corey Ballard. 5th spot will go to Johnny Bluntack. 6th to Crash Dickey. 7th, A.J. Bender. Hilser Jr. back to 8th. 9th is Brown. 10th is Bennett. 11th, Von Yolks. 12th, Marsh. And I'm lost after that. 13th. Not sure if the winner's car may have just died. Timing's right. No, he's waiting to do donuts. Yeah, scale of 1 to 10, I'd give those about a 6.3. He can hear you now. Make some noise for Bobby Bender. Leads the main event, green to checkered. And Ronnie Everhart's going to talk to him as soon as he gets his helmet off.
A little dizzy doing all of our donuts out there. You know, we knew that you were going to be fast because you were fast in your heat race, and you come out here, you led from start to finish. How does that make you feel?
It feels great, really. This really goes out to my mom and dad. They gave me so much grief last time I won in Bakersfield a couple weeks back. I thanked more of my sponsors than I did think of them. So this one goes out to them. They're actually not here. My dad's my crew chief, and he's actually at a wedding in Texas. So this is huge for him. I can't wait to call him and say, hey, we won everything. So.
And they're going to say you had to wait until we wasn't there before you win. Well, you know what? You look right up there on the camera, so that way you get this DVD and you congratulate your parents for getting you out here on the racetrack. That's awesome.
Yes, thank you. Real quick, I just want to thank my mom and dad again, KNR Motorsports. I want to thank Shane Rawson from Rawson Racing. He helps so much. Yeah. Thank you. I'm ready to go home.
Well, congratulations, Bobby. Number 4 in the California Lightning Sprint tonight, his first place finish tonight. Now I'm going to walk over here and I am going to speak with Seth. I'm going to get you right out here in the front so that way we can take a look at the DVD. And how do you feel? You had a very fast car tonight.
I feel awesome. This is the best run I've had in a long time. I've been needing this for a long time. I mean, I'm lacking. I'm still the only gas car out here, really.
So you're driving a different, basically a totally different car than these other competitors out here?
Same car. My brother has the same motor. He just has methanol, and I'm still running on gas.
And that is because what?
Money. He had the money to buy it. I didn't at the time.
Well, you know what? Your gas worked well tonight. You got you a nice podium finish, and you look like you're a happy guy. So yes, I would say that you really needed this.
Oh, I need this so bad. So bad. I want to thank my dad, BK Wings, Kramer Brothers Racing, my fiance, and my baby girl can't be here tonight. But just want to thank everybody that helped me get.
All right, congratulations. So more sponsors to thank?
CalGuard, One West Clothing, and John's Natural Dog Training.
All right. Seth Kramer tonight, number 12, podium finish. Now I'm gonna, there you go. See, you know, typically it's junior I'm talking to, but now I'm talking to senior. And you know what, you had a very fast car tonight. And why'd you keep the fast car for yourself tonight?
Oh, you know, Junior, he's always been beating me up, so I figured tonight I'm going to get him. So I got to thank Shane Rosin for such a perfect car. I mean, I came from way in the back, and the car kept getting better and better every lap. And if we had another caution, I think Bobby would have been all mine.
Well, you know what? I seen you. You were very, very fast. You bubbled a little bit coming off of 2. I thought that maybe Seth was going to, as a matter of fact, I do think he got you, but you turned around and you got him back. So you did have a very fast car. So let me ask you this. Are you a points chaser?
Yeah, I think I might have gotten up to first. I was in second by about 8 points, so it's going to be real close.
I believe you're right. Could be the points lead right now. So does that change the game? Are we going to go out there and try to get the win? Are we going to protect the lead? Or how are we going to play this out? Do we have any strategies now?
No, just I'm out here to have fun, and I mean, the more fun I have, it seems the faster I go. So it's just, we'll just play it one race at a time.
I totally agree with you there. You got your second place finish, and beautiful number 5 car. Looked great, points lead. Can't get much better than that, does it?
Well, last week at Santa Maria, I finally got my first win of the year. So first and the second, I'm going to take it.
Well, congratulations to Stuart Hillshire, senior, and I'm sure we're going to see you on the podium again. Took the points lead tonight, guys, so it's going to be an interesting season. Back to you, Scotty.
Thank you, Ronnie Everhart. Congratulations to our top 3 each class. Blake Miller winning the salute to Indy for the Lucas Oil USAC CRA Sprint Cars, and Bobby Bender winning the California Lightning Sprint Car main event. My name's Scott Delosio. Thank you very much for your spending your Saturday night with us. I thought Brett Favre was going to the Vikings, but he's wearing a Packer jersey down here tonight. We'll see you back here next weekend when we go off-road racing.